Okay, we're now here. We're here. We've made it here. We finally made it here. I'm so excited. We're now here with Queen's PRISM Episode 1 album. Now, this is only a 3-song album, and so it shouldn't take us too long to get through it. I just came from taking a look at the Feel the Vibe music video. I had a great time over there. If you haven't already checked that out, definitely do that. Honestly, I don't have a lot to say. This will be my first time listening to a Queen's album. I know that they already don't have a lot, but this is going to be my first time looking at something like B-side related. I've looked at Unnatural before, and I've looked at This Is Love before from them, but those are the only 2 songs of them prior to this comeback that I've heard from them, and so I am excited to listen to the other 2 songs on this album. Now, before we get into anything, I would like to do some disclaimers. I am someone who pauses and rewinds a lot. So if that is something that you do not like, you might want to find someone else, because I do it a lot. Like a lot more than one would think. So you might be like, oh, she probably doesn't do it as often as one would think. No, I do it a lot. Sometimes to the point of restarting the song. So if that is something that you don't like, definitely find someone who doesn't do it as often as I do. Other than that, I don't really have too much to say. Now, as you can see, the first song on this album is Feel the Vibe. Because I have already reacted to the music video of Feel the Vibe, I am not going to have my reaction of the song on the album in this reaction, because again, my reaction to the MV is already up on the channel for you to take a look at. So what I normally do, I'm going to go ahead and add this song to essentially every playlist. As spoiler, I really enjoyed this song of theirs. It was so damn good. Again, if you haven't seen it already, definitely check out my reaction to that. But I love this song, so I'm going to go add it to every K-pop related playlist that I can. I'm going to check out the writing creds, and then I will come back with you for my final thoughts on the song, and then we'll go into the rest of the album together. So I will see you in a second. Kidding. Kidding, I was kidding. If you like anything that you see here today, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, any one of the 3. It helps, and sometimes me saying this works, so now we're gonna go and get into Feel the Vibe on the album, and I will see you guys in a second. Oh, that's alright. Okay, now before we get into the next song on the album, as I've already mentioned, I've already added Feel the Vibe to all of the playlists. Stop. Relax. All of the playlists needed to go into. I also took a look at the writing creds. I saw that Ayun and Wontae have writing creds on this, so that was really cool to see. Now, while listening to this song again, before I get into that, again, my sentiments are still the same. I love this song. I do. I love this song a lot. It's so damn good. I've been looking for it again. I've been looking forward to Queen's coming back, and because I knew the sound that they usually go for, I was excited. I knew it was going to be good, and it exceeded my expectations. That being said, though, I did do like a bit of research on my own, because I was curious to see, well, not even curious to see, I needed to look up their names, because I take a look at writing creds, and because I don't know the members in the group's names, I had to look up, well, I didn't have to, but I looked up their K profiles to kind of see if any of them, the people in the group, the members in the group, so names were on the writing creds, and they were. But in hand with that, because I still had a bit of time, like I was listening to the album, and, well, I was listening to the song on the album, Feel the Vibe, and because of that, I was able to kind of like pause and take a bit more of a look, because I did recall someone telling me that some members in the group left, and so they had new members, and that escaped me. I didn't realize how many new members I actually had in the group and how many had left. It was all news to me, because again, I was someone who just listened to their music. I didn't look at anything in regards to the group. I just listened to those 2 songs on repeat. And so I took a bit of a look at who the group consists of, I guess, compared to what Queen's was before. So from what I could tell when looking at K profiles, Queen's originally consisted of 5 members. 3 of them left, which was You know, I'm not even gonna say the names because I would have to look back at K profiles to know all of them. I think Hannah and Nadine was two of them. I can't remember who the third one was that left. But three of them left, but four came back, it seems, from the looks of it. Which is quite a big change. It was a bigger change than I expected it to be. I was expecting that maybe 1-2 members left the group, but the fact that three of them left, leaving only two of them behind, it's like a bigger change than one would think, especially considering I came into them with the music, I listened to their songs when it was the original 5 question mark. I didn't see another one. I saw that 3 left. Now, maybe it was originally 6. I have no idea. But from the looks of it, it was originally 5, and then they brought 4 members into it. Someone definitely correct me on that if I am wrong. But that's a larger change than I was expecting. And so, while I still love this song, I have to take into account that the sound that I essentially got from Unnatural and what I got from This Is Love, it's not going to be the same like as what I get here. Or this isn't going to be the same as that, I guess is a bit more accurate to say. So I'm going into that with that headspace. Or I'm going to have to go into it with that headspace. On top of that, I saw that they had a member from 2009, which is insane. That is so insane to me. I did not realize they had a member from 2009. That is wild. Again, I am here to say that as essentially, even though the members have changed again significantly, methinks, I still really, really enjoyed that song. I do think that they did a good job in picking the new members of the group. Their voices are great. I'm pretty sure this is one of the original members that I'm about to mention. I don't know their names. But I want to say that in regards to the rapping was here or there for me. I was I could take it or leave it. But I think in regards to the overall composition of the song, so the singing, the dancing, and just everything combined, I really, really enjoyed it a lot. And so I've talked long enough, bro. I've talked long enough. All of this probably isn't even going to make it into the final edit, but if it does, that's unfortunate for you guys. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next song on the album, which is... We're now on to the next song on the album, ACHA? I don't know how to say that. I don't know if it's ACHA. I guess we'll see in a second. ACHA, Queenz, let's go. Wow, they just go right into it, bro. I don't know where the hell I went back to, but wow. Oh. Yo. Again. Wow. Wow. Chill out with my girls today, and I don't need a Superman. Yeah, make that boom boom 808. Whoa,
knows. 멈추지만 still will love for this. I like it. 어지럽게 so crazy. 홀린 듯 수평선 너머로 driving. 어느새 녹아버린.
Wow, bro, the voices there. I'm sorry again.
너머로 driving. 어느새 녹아버린 cherry ice cream. 계획은 없어 맘대로 가볼래. 속도를 높여 이 순간. 쏟아지는 하늘 물빛 아래. Wow, now. 반짝이는 파도처럼 let's kick all night. 완벽해 이 날씨도 달콤한 lemonade. Left right.
I love that. I love the effect on the voice. I don't know if that's some form of like a vocoder or what, but that sounds amazing. Again, that, bro, so good.
끝까지 차오르는 떨림 날 감싸오는 여름의 향기 답답한 생각은 no 내 손을 잡아줘 반짝이는
The strings? Again, I know I just cut off that high note, but
더 끝까지 차오르는 떨림 날 감싸오는 여름의 향기 답답한 생각은 no 내 손을 잡아줘 반짝이는 우리 여름날 뜨거워진 모래 위로 Let's kick all night.
wow, their voices are great. Nah, bro. This is something that I forgot to mention. It doesn't matter how short an album is. I always rank any album that I listen to, genuinely. And so I'm finding myself finding this a bit difficult to do because now I'm like, I don't know where this goes in regards to, like, in relation to Feel the Vibe. I like the rapping more in this one. Oh, but I really like the scratching in the other one, though. Oh, this is kind of difficult. I don't know where I placed this. I really enjoyed that. Oh my, again, I'm not surprised. I can already, I feel like anyone who listens to Queen's whether it's this, I guess, to some degree newly formed Queen's because more new members outnumber the ones who were there before. So it's essentially a new group. But whether that's like this new 퀸즈아이 or the old 퀸즈아이, you can already tell that there's an established sound that they've set up for the group. And that established sound is absolutely 100% right up my alley. It's the type of music that I like to listen to. And so having both TRIPPIN and having both, wait, is it TRIPPIN? Or is it ACHA? Having both ACHA and having both ACHA and Feel the Vibe, it's difficult to pick, man, because one, all of their voices work incredibly well together, like better than one would expect considering the new members, and so I really love their voices in this. But I've also just really been enjoying the instrumentals for the both of these songs. They both have qualities about them that I really like that the other one may not have, and I'm just over here like, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I think I might have to go back at the end, and this is crazy because there are only 3 songs on this album. At the end of this album, I'm going to go back and listen to Feel the Vibe again, and I'm going to compare it to ACHA to see. But right now, I'm just going to have Feel the Vibe at my number 1, and I'm going to have ACHA at my number 2. But what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add ACHA to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to take a look at the writing credits, and then we're going to move on to the last song on the album. Okay, so I've added the songs to the playlist, or the songs. I've added ACHA to the playlist it's needed to go into, and I've also taken a look at the writing creds. It seems again that we have Ayun and Wonche on the writing creds for this. So far, I've been seeing Ayun at the top of the writing creds for these, and so I'm wondering, is she like the main writer, um, for the group? Is that how 퀸즈아이 is set up, or is someone else writing their music and like Spotify is just for whatever reason putting her up top? I don't think that's the case, but if so, that's insane. She's doing a great job. Again, her and Wanche are the two original members from the group, it seems. And so, again, if that's the case, if they're writing music for the group, that is insane. And applause to them. Applause to them. My goodness. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next and final song of the album, Trippin'. Let us go. Okay.
Ay, ay. Kick off, I'm gonna get my no drip. Lift up, I'm starting my no trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch, 달려갈 거야. Kick off, I'm gonna get my no drip. Lift off, I'm starting my no trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch. Oh boy, like put in my gallery. 웃고 있는 우리 사진이
Wow.
남아있어 모두 내 memory. 위로 있던 너로 가득 채우지. I feel so special when you call me baby. It's true. 너도 나와 같다면 어서 말해. Tell me love.
Wow.
Baby, take it easy. I'm on your side. 너와 나 둘만 있는 방에서 wanna go into your mind. Here for something.
The song actually might have helped me to determine like the ranking for the previous two songs.
When you call me baby, it's true. 너도 나와 같다면 어서 말해. Tell me love. That'll be alright, baby. Take it easy. I'm on your side. 너와 나 둘만 있는 방에서 wanna go into your mind. Here for something fancy. Oh, you're just come and get it. Only plan must stay with me. I'm done. I'll be there. Tell me where you at, boy. Kick off, I'm gotta get my no drip. Left off, I'm starting my no trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch, 달려갈 거야. Kick off, I'm gonna get my no drip. Left off, I'm starting my no trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch. Oh boy.
I love how that travels too, like that.
Like this, 우린 잘 어울려 이미 알지. 잠깐 물어보게 돼 우리 사이.
Blair was his like?
I'm tripping now. 망설이지 마, baby 좀 더 다가와. 모든 게 완벽해, perfect day. I've been 기억들은 이제 모두
There was voice manipulation there.
Gotta be your wifey. Baby, take it easy, I'm on your side. 너와 나 둘만 있는 방에서 wanna go into your mind. Here for something fancy. Oh, you're just come and get it. On the promise that me. On the down, I'll be there. Tell me where you at.
Wait a minute.
Kick off, I'm gonna get my new drip.
Stop.
Lift up, I'm starting my
I can't click it. Oh my gosh.
있는 방에서 wanna go into your mind. Here for something fancy. Oh, you're just come and get it. On the promise that me. On the down, I'll be there. Tell me where you at, boy. Kick off, I'm gonna get my new drip. Lift up, I'm starting my new trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch, 달려갈 거야. Kick off, I'm gonna get my new drip. Left off, I'm starting my new trip. Skip, skip, 난 다음으로 switch, switch. Oh boy.
Nah, that was too short. That was too short of an album, bro. No, because I think that's either my number one or my number two. I have to listen to Feel the Vibe again. But right now, it's looking like Feel the Vibe, Trippin', and then ACHA. That's kind of what it's looking like. What I'm gonna... Oh, man, did you hear the sense in that, bro? Did you hear the voice manipulation in that, bro? Did you... Did you hear the... Like, oh my gosh, bro. This is so hard. Just... Alright. No, I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna listen to Feel the Vibe. Well, I'm not gonna listen through it fully. I'm gonna take a quick peek again. I Feel the Vibe, I'm gonna skip through the song and I'm gonna figure out which one is my number one, and I will be back with you in a second. Okay, I've taken a quick look through Feel the Vibe again, and I do have my final ranking for this. Look, it's a mini album. It's an album nonetheless, and again, I said I rank every album I listen to, regardless of how short. Um, the final ranking is essentially as I said it would be. I was this close to putting TRIPPIN as number one, but I decided to keep it at number two. My number one is Feel the Vibe, followed by TRIPPIN, followed by ACHA. That is my ranking for this album. Look, it's so short. It says like episode one, so hopefully it doesn't take forever to get episode two. Again, this is essentially coming into a new group because of how many new members there are, as opposed to the original members of the group. And even with the other side, I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed the voices of the girls in this. Again, despite the '09 age and everything, for me personally, it is so incredibly young. But that's neither here nor there. She's in the group, and like respect and like support every single person in the group. I am looking forward to more of their music. Again, I hope we do get more of it with this new, I guess, dynamic with the two older members, meaning like the two original members of the group and then the four new members of the group. I hope that things are for the better, meaning I hope that we do start to get more music from them. As you can see from their very light discography, even though they've been a group for roughly 2 years now, if not already two, at least 2 years for sure, because the two songs that I'd listened to prior to this EP were from 2023, if I'm not mistaken, and so I do hope they get more comebacks. I do hope we get more music from them. I am looking forward to it because, again, based on how the original Queen's-Eye was and this newly formed Queen's-Eye, it does seem like there is a type of sound that they are going for with this group, and I look forward to it. I love this type of sound. It's absolutely for me. I love R&B, hip hop, rap, all of that type of stuff, and so this is right up my alley for sure. I enjoyed myself here again, despite how short the EP was, and yeah, I enjoyed every single one of the tracks. Again, my final ranking was Feel the Vibe, TRIPPIN, and then ACHA. But that being said, I am going to go ahead and wrap up this album first listen. Look, it's probably a lot longer than one expected it to be for it to be 3 songs. But hopefully I can get this cut down enough so that you guys don't have to suffer too much. If you haven't already seen my reaction to the Feel the Vibe music video, definitely check that out on the channel. It is already posted by the time this goes live. Other than that, if you enjoyed anything that you saw here today or listened to today, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and subscribing. Any one of the 3, it helps support the channel. I sometimes say it because it does sometimes work. The call to action type things. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much again for watching. And I hope to see you around. Definitely check out the channel. There might be some other groups on here that you guys find yourself interested in. So, yeah. Gonna wrap this up and move on to the next thing.